Hi boys and girls, in today's lesson we're going to learn how to describe capacity. So to describe how much of something is inside an object. Okay, so let's look at these cups here. They all have a different amount of water inside them. So let's think of some words we could use to describe the capacity of these cups. So this one here, this first one, you can see that it's almost all the way up to the top, so it's almost full. So that's how we would describe that one, almost full. If we look at the next one, it's right up to the top, the water, so that one is full. Look at the next one here. Oh, it's right down the bottom. So that one I would say is almost empty. Almost empty. Okay, then this one here, oh, there's nothing in it at all. So we would describe that as empty. The next one, oh, it's not halfway, it's not right at the top. I would describe that as almost full. It's almost to the top. Almost full. And the next one across here, you can see it's halfway up, isn't it? So it's half full or half empty. Okay. Now, I have some containers down the bottom here, and there's those words again, full, almost empty, half full. So these are the words that we can use to describe capacity, to describe how much liquid or something else is inside an object. So let's get sorting. This cup here, how will we describe it? Is it full? No. Is it almost full? Yeah, it is almost full because it's not almost empty and it's not half. So it would best fit under almost full. Let's have a look at this jug here. You can see it's only got a tiny bit of water in there. It's almost empty. This fish bowl here, you can see the water is right up to the top. So it is full. This cup here is halfway up the cup, so it's half full. Or you might say half empty and you would still be right. This bowl here, you can see the water is all the way up to the top, so it is full. This jug here, oh, I think it's between half full, but I'm going to put it at almost full because the bottom part of this jug is bigger than the top part, so it's almost full, that one. This bowl here, oh, it's nearly at the top, the water, so it's almost full. And this bowl here, I think, is half full or half empty. Now we're going to also talk about in this lesson how to measure capacity correctly, because there's a right way and there's a wrong way to measure capacity. Okay, so let's have a look here. I've got 3 ways that I've measured the amount of water that can fit inside this bucket here. Let's have a look. Could I use 4 cups that are all the same size but with different amounts of water in them? No. What about if I used cups that had all the same amount in them? Yes. What about if I used 3 different types of things? It wouldn't be fair. So the correct way to measure capacity is this one here, because every container needs to be the same size, but it also needs to have the same amount inside it. That's how we measure capacity correctly and fairly. Okay, so now that we know this, let's have a look at these buckets here. Someone told me that this is how they measured the capacity of these buckets. And they said, yes, Mrs. Burr, these buckets both take 4 cups of water to fill. So they have the same capacity. Are they correct? Pause it here and have a little think. How'd you go? No, they're not correct. Which one has measured capacity correctly? I hope you chose this one here, because they've used the same container each time and they have filled it with the same amount each time. But if you look at this one here, Yes, they've used the same container, but look, it's a different amount each time. So this one and this one are almost full, this one's almost empty, and this one's almost full. So remember, they have to be the same container with the same amount inside it to measure capacity correctly. Now head on back to the wiki to check out what your practice task is for describing and measuring capacity.